Welcome. So I don't usually start my videos like this. It's because I'm really sorry I'm not going to be able to do a tutorial tonight. We ended up spending the day out as a family. We headed off to the beach. So we went to Aberystwyth, which is the town that I went to university, and also the town where my husband and I met. So that was quite nice. We like going back there. And the kids managed to go and have a little bit of a swim in the sea. It was kind of cold. The day was beautiful. It was blue skies, fluffy little white clouds in various places, and got a little bit of vitamin D, got the sunshine, did a bit of crocheting, and yeah, it was lovely. And on the way to Aberystwyth, we passed by a sign. There's a place called the Devil's Bridge, and I have never been to Devil's Bridge. It's about 30 minutes from Aberystwyth, and I was there studying for 3 years, and I never went to visit this place. It's a real kind of like beautiful nature spot. It's like basically a bridge that goes over this massive like ravine that has like waterfalls, sort of pools of water, and there is like a walk that you can do, but we didn't do it, and I'd never been. And if anybody has ever watched, I don't know if you've had this program in America, my American friends, but in the UK there was a program called Hinterland, which was a collaboration, I think, between S4C and BBC Wales, S4C did a collaboration, and some of it was in the Welsh language and some of it was in English, and it was just a really interesting, kind of quite dark detective series. Very much in the kind of same ilk as some of those very dark kind of Scandinavian police dramas. And it was filmed in Aberystwyth. Oh, there we go. Cheryl Douglas has seen it. Cheryl, where are you from then? So what was really lovely about watching Hinterland for me after living in Aberystwyth was I knew some of the locations. And so where they filmed the police station, we walked past it today, and it's kind of pretty much barricaded off. So I have family in Aberystwyth. Ah, my niece Alana has the cake shop there. Oh, wow. There we go. So Devil's Bridge was in one of the episodes. I think it was in the first episode of Hinterland. So 2 of my sons had seen it, so I said, oh, come on, we've got to go to Devil's Bridge. Anyway, we'll go another time. It looked amazing. So we headed to Aberystwyth, and then on the way back, or as we were going, we were like, oh, we want to go and get Kentucky Fried Chicken. Because we've been in lockdown, we've not had Kentucky Fried Chicken for months. I know that seems really silly, but we thought we'd get that. And there's some friends that we haven't seen for months because we haven't been allowed to travel more than 5 miles. But in Wales, we're allowed to do that now. So we stopped off on the way home, and then we called some other friends that we'd not seen as well. So we got to see 2 lots of people who we'd not seen for absolutely ages. So it was really, really lovely. And a shout out to one of those ladies, because I know she watches my channel. So what else have I got to tell you? Oh, and then it's been my sister's, not Esther, the other sister. It's been her birthday today. So then I had to have a Zoom happy birthday with her. So that's what I've been doing. And I realised that I'm really sorry, but I went to bed about just after, maybe pushing 1 last night. And I did not fall asleep for like an hour. So I didn't get much sleep. Well, I didn't get as much sleep as I normally like. So I am a bit tired. And I just thought, rather than me coming on here and stutter and go blah, 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 and not do anything very good, I think I'll just come on, have a quick chat to you all, show you a card I've done which you've not seen, because the other day, after making this gorgeous thing here, this one, I had a play with some of the papers that my friend sent me. So I feel like I've got something in my eye, but I don't know if I have. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to show you what I did, because I'm sure you'll think it's lovely. I think it's lovely. Yeah, I think I'll just show you. Hello, Ruth. Finally back. Sure have missed you and all you bring in to so many. Oh, Christiane, it's lovely to see you. I have missed you, actually. I wondered where have you been. I hope you're okay. Right, I'm going to flip the camera and just show you what I've been working on. So that design from the other day was so lovely. So sorry, my camera's going to flip. Hold on, let's just get this in place. Right, so let's just go over this design. So if anyone's watching it for the first time and go, how do you do that? So to do this design, you need 2 of these. And then you stick them together in the middle. Okay, so you need 2 squares. So if you want to see how to make this, you need to go and check out the video from, I think it was Friday night. Some of you may have been with me for that one. Whatever the last video was. Okay, so I used up one of my one sheet wonders from the previous day. And I made this. And I really like the idea of actually decorating the inside. So go and check that out. I've already done that video. Now this is what I made using the papers from that, what's it called? Indigo something something. Oh, anyway, it'll come to me. So these are the papers, the blue papers. So gorgeous. And I like the idea that this design can actually show off 2 lots of papers. Thank you, Deborah. Boho Indigo. I knew one of you would know. And then I started cutting out this crumb cake. And then I thought, oh, Rococo Rose. So I stamped Rococo Rose onto Very Vanilla. And then these are Blushing Bride cardstock cut out from those little flowers. And then I used the dies from the sunflower kit set. Dies. Can't remember what it's called. Hold on. I'll see if I can find it. Not Majestic Mountain. Oh, they're on my table. They were here the whole time. They're just called the Sunflowers dies. Oh, that's easy, isn't it? The Sunflowers dies. So what I did was I cut out one of those really beautiful sunflowers, and then I cut out that with this label punch, and I stuck that on the front and the back of the sunflower to make it a bit more sturdy. Then I cut a 2 inch, 2.5 inch, 2 inch circle to stick inside. Thank you, Glenna. I'll put the link below after I finished. So 2 inch circle. Then I stamped out Have a Beautiful Day from, I think it's from Beautiful Autumn. This one. Have a Beautiful Day. I stamped it with the blue onto some Rococo Rose and then just cut that out. And then cut all these beautiful leaves. So here you can see I've cut out the veined version and I've cut out the solid. Can you see I've got the solid underneath? And I just think that just makes it look so elegant and lovely. You've got the delicacy of it, but it's also so detailed and gorgeous. So this opens like that. So initially I did just do the design and I felt like it needed something here, but you've got to be careful it doesn't kind of like interfere too much with this section. So because that lifts off completely. And then that stands like that. So there we go. I thought at least I've got something to show you. It's not a wasted effort for you coming and joining me today. And it just shows off that paper so lovely, doesn't it? And then I use the new blue gems. These are not available just yet. They will from the blue adhesive back gems. They are so lush. I can't explain. In real life, they are faceted and they're AB coated. So you've got a double whammy of like luxuriousness there. So they are worth their pennies. Definitely worth the pennies. So there's light blue and dark blue. So I chose the dark blue just to help team with the dark blue that's kind of featuring on the papers. So there we go. That's my show and tell for today. And just again, my apologies for not doing a full tutorial. As I said, busy day, and I'd rather just kind of like go and get some sleep and then possibly come on twice tomorrow. My daughter's at school tomorrow, so I'll be catching up with all my kind of like Stampin' Up stuff and seeing what I need to do, and so I might get on and do 2. So watch out. Don't worry, Taylor, you've not missed much. You've just missed me saying I'm not doing a tutorial. Hi everybody, let me say a quick hello to everybody. Hi Deborah, Cindy, Gina, Taylor, Barbie, Ellen, Christine, Wendy, Heather, Christiane, Glenna, Cheryl, Wendy March, Robin, loads of people. Oh, sorry guys, I'm just bushed and just had a good, really lovely day out. It's the first day out we've had as a family for a very, very long time. And one of my sons was actually supposed to be in school, but we decided not to send him in today because it's not statutory. We don't have to send them in. And we just thought it was more important to get out and get some fresh air and get some sea air and get some sunshine and, you know, all that good stuff. And eat ice cream. I had banana swirl ice cream. And my daughter had salted caramel. So if you ever go to Aberystwyth, I recommend the ice cream place on the pier. It's very good. So there we go. And the KFC. And I think I got a little bit of colour to my tan. That's a good thing. Okay, lots of love to you all, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Oh, it does sound I didn't eat them all myself. My husband, actually, sorry, this is the last thing. He was peeking through the window because, of course, there's loads of social distancing. You just go in, you order your stuff, you pay contactless. So we were peering through the window trying to choose. And he was like, oh, do they do that mixed up one? Anyway, so I'd already ordered him the banana one for him. And then I said, do you do the mixed up one? And she went, yes. And the mixed up one is like all the bits and pieces of all the other ice creams put into one tub. So you just don't know what you're going to get in your mouth. Anyway, that's what he wanted. So I had to have the banana one. But it was very, very nice, I have to say. So it was worth it. And if you go to Aberystwyth, the toilets are brilliant, like hands-free. So you can just walk into the toilets, like push it open with your arm or your foot, go in, do your biz, and then like wave at the button, and then it goes. Then you come back out, and then you do everything. You don't have to touch anything. You just put your hands under, you get the soap, do the and you're done. Although don't make the mistake that me and my daughter did, went into the men's first by accident. That was me pulling her in. Come on, let's go. And then I walked in. I was like, that's a bloke. And I was like, oh, that's a urinal. Oops. I went, sorry. Went back out again. Thankfully, he was washing his hands. He'd finished his business. He was washing his hands. I hadn't looked at the sign properly. So don't do what I did. Go in the second toilet. That's great if you're a girl. My boys would find a way to touch it. Yeah. Press buttons. No, it was great. It was like, it reminded me of being in Reykjavik airport when I went there when I had a stopover on the way to New York, and it was beautiful, this bathroom, toilet, whatever you want to call it, great big sink, toilet. I thought, you know what, I'll just freshen up before I get on the plane. So I thought, right, I'll just, do my armpits and whatever. And then something happened, I think. As I was going to dry my hands, I then set off the toilet flusher by accident, because it's all like sensory, like you don't press anything, it's all like it's like motion sensor. So I like jumped out of my skin, and I ended up, I don't know how I did it, but I got wet again. I ended up wetting my top. So I had to then take my top off and then be drying it under the thing. But I was like setting the tap off, setting the dryer off. I was just like, oh my life. So I felt like Mr. Bean at that point, and I was just thinking, no, this is nuts. So and then I thought I had loads of time, and then I heard them calling my plane. I was like, I gotta go. Anyway, that's it. That's my story for tonight. Lots of love to you all.